Hey everybody, it is Kimber here with your daily tips for living a better life. Now, I recently discovered that if I have a lot of chaotic mess all around me, clutter, so to speak, I will not work at my optimum best. So I feel like if I'm that way, there's a lot of other people that way too. Did you know that clutter can block your success and that getting organized is part of your key to success? Once your home or your office or both are in order, you can feel free to go and invest your time in your future. So, I've got 8 everyday habits to help you keep your house clean and clutter-free so you can live your best life. So grab you a pen and paper. I'll try not to talk too fast. I'm going to go through these 8 steps with you right now. Number 1. Put things back where they belong as soon as possible. It may sound so simple, y'all, but in truth, a lot of us are guilty, myself included, of putting something down where it doesn't need to go and then either forgetting where I've put it or having to go back and search and look for it and then do something with it later. You're using up a lot of time you could be using for other more productive things. So as soon as you pick it up, put it back where it belongs, or if you're coming home from a long day, don't just throw your coat or your purse or your keys down. Put them where they belong from the get-go. That way you will have less time looking for them on your way back out the door and less time having to clean up after yourself later on too. Step number 2, another simple one. Make your bed every day when you get up. Now, I know it sounds simple, but it does something to your brain. It tells you that you're being productive and you're doing it first thing. You're already knocking that one thing off of your to-do list, and it sets the precedent for the rest of your day. So make that bed as soon as you get up. And if you don't want to make it, because a lot of people feel like if they take their sheets and pull them up as soon as they get out of bed, they're not letting it breathe. Okay, well then fold the covers down so your air can hit the mattresses and the sheets and everything, and then let it air out. Then make it, but do it as soon as possible after you get up in the morning. Number 3, load your dishwasher every night after dinner. Now, I'm going to be very transparent here. This is one of my worst habits to get back into, and I have to really work on it. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't have a dishwasher. I live in a very old house here in Memphis, and there were no dishwashers back in the day. You were the dishwasher. So I am the dishwasher. So what I do, since I don't have one, I run a sink full of soapy hot water before I even begin to cook for my meal, and then as I cook, I clean. So by the time I sit down and eat, there's very little to clean up when I'm done, and that just helps me as I go along. So always load your dishwasher every night after dinner, or wash as you go. Clean that kitchen as you go. It'd be a lot less hassle in the long run. Number 4, clear all your countertops and designate a place for everything. Now, what I mean by this, if you have end tables, coffee tables, your dining room table, your kitchen countertops, your bathroom countertops, your laundry room area, in your bedroom you've got your end tables, your dressers. Don't let them build up with clutter. First, it's hard to clean. Second, it just doesn't look as nice and organized, and you have to search through things. And let's really be honest here. The older I get, the more I want less things, and I like that nice, clean appearance when I come into a room. I really do. It just makes you feel better. So make sure you put things up and don't leave them on the countertop. Number 5, designate a spot and a day to do your laundry. For me, it's Thursdays. I don't like to do laundry on the weekend because I want the weekends to be as free for me to do fun things out and about instead of being at home cleaning or doing laundry. I have a place I put all my dirty laundry, and I know right where it is whenever it's time for me to do my laundry, and Thursdays are the day I get it done. It's a lot more efficient. Now, I might have to do something, know that there's always flexibility to have to break that rule, but just try to stick by that and you'll be a lot more efficient. Number 6, your mail. As soon as you get your mail out of your mailbox, go through it and throw away all the junk mail and open it up. And if you've got bills, put them all in the same spot every day. That way when you go to pay your bills, you'll know right where they are. A lot of people pay late fees on their bills because they cannot find where they set the bill down. Now, I know we live in a day now in this time and age where we pay a lot of things online, but if you're like me, you still get bills in the mail, and I like to track everything. I'm old-fashioned that way, so just put it where you can look at it, and you never know when you might need it for tax reasons or anything like that. Number 7, the do it now rule. If there's something you can do in 2 minutes or less time, do it right now. Don't put it off. You'll thank yourself. And the last one, number 8, is the 5-minute tidy up rule. Before you go to bed every night, just do a quick walk through in your living room, your media room, your kitchen, dining room area, and just kind of tidy up. Put the remotes back, put the pillows back, the blankets back, whatever it is that you've gotten out during your downtime with your family. Just kind of tidy it up so when you get up in the morning, you walk through and it feels good to see everything nice and clean and organized. And it really does something to you mentally to walk into a room and know it's clean and organized. You don't have to worry about that at the start of a new day. So those are my 8 everyday habits to keep your house clean and clutter-free so that you will have success in your life without that clutter blocking that. You will be getting organized, which is a part of your key to success. And once your home is in order, you feel free to go and invest your time in your future. So establish those habits, routines, and rituals. Let me know how you do. And if you've got any great tips of your own you want to share them with me, please write them in the comments. I'd love to hear them, and maybe we'll add them to a future segment down the road. Y'all have a great day. This is Kimber saying thanks so much, and I'll talk to you next time.